I have just come from the closing ceremony here in Vientiane, Laos People's Democratic Republic, where I attended the 44th and 45th ASEAN summits and related summits. The discussion amongst our partners and friends were not just about the challenges that we face individually, but equally importantly, also about our shared commitment to finding enduring solutions that will safeguard our collective future. The leaders of ASEAN agreed to work more closely together in promoting sustainable agriculture to achieve long-term food security. We are collaborating with our partners to support our MSMEs through addressing financing gaps and enhancing their capacities to integrate into global supply chains. To prepare our country and our region for the future, we are together galvanizing our efforts to support the digital transformation of our economies. We are shepherding efforts in ASEAN to promote inclusive and sustainable tourism across the region as well. This will complement the Philippines' initiatives in positioning itself as a prime destination for sustainable tourism. The Philippines is leading critical initiatives that are significant to the future of this region. As host of the Loss and Damage Fund Board, the Philippines is privileged to play a strategic role in supporting the flow of climate finance to countries that are most vulnerable to climate change, as well as to advocate for needed support and action on climate resilience. As part of our actions to contribute to help mitigate the devastating effects of climate change, we will be hosting the Asia-Pacific Ministerial Conference on Disaster Risk Reduction next week to cooperate with other countries on disaster preparedness and response. I also engage with the business sector of ASEAN, as well as with the representatives of the youth in ASEAN, in order to exchange ideas on how we can best promote the prosperity and welfare of our people and the entire region. The leaders also discussed significant international issues and emerging challenges that not only impact our nation, but also the entire region, including, of course, the West Philippine Sea. I reaffirm that the Philippines will continue to defend our sovereignty, sovereign rights, and jurisdiction in the West Philippine Sea. And of course, all Philippine actions will be done in accordance with international law. The Philippines is continuing to strengthen its partnerships with all countries who share our values and our commitment to peace and to the rule of law. On the sidelines of the summit, I took the opportunity to engage leaders to discuss bilateral cooperation and strategic areas of mutual interest. We discussed agriculture cooperation with Vietnam, building on recently signed agreements on rice trade, smart agriculture, research and technology, farm management, and, again, sustainability. I also had the opportunity to thank Canada for its consistent support for the Philippines, especially on defense and maritime interests. I also took the opportunity to congratulate Canada on its G7 presidency and expressed on how we look forward to the successful conduct of Team Canada trade mission in the Philippines this coming December. In a bilateral meeting with New Zealand, we explored ways to elevate bilateral cooperation in time for the 60th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations in 2026. Making full use of our schedule while here, I briefly met with the leaders of Laos PDR, the EU, and Japan, and expressed our commitment to further strengthen bilateral relations. The Philippine delegation and I are grateful to Laos PDR, the chair of ASEAN this year, and our very generous host for the successful chairship. I look forward to Malaysia's able leadership as they host ASEAN in 2025. Maraming salamat at magandang gabi po.